Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome back to a Fallout 4 mod Throwback Thursday, or Throwback Wednesday if you're watching this on Patreon and you got it a day early. Anyways, have you ever found yourself wanting to create your own companion for Fallout 4, where you could customize their appearance as well as their behavior, but you never wanted to bother learning the creation kit or all of that nonsense? Well, boy, have I got the mod for you. Today we are checking out Construct a Custom Companion by Carol 2015. Now, this is quite an old mod. It's actually just turned 5 years old, even with its last update. But it is still a very functional mod, and it is very useful for constructing your own custom companions, again, without any modding knowledge whatsoever. So this is a great one, and let's get right into how it works and functions. Alright, so here we are in-game with some unique custom companions. You can see that they all function like regular companions. You can talk with them, trade with them, tell them to stay, any of those normal commands, except they have some unique looking faces and gear that is unlike any of the ones in the vanilla game. So, this is because we can actually construct these companions ourselves and choose the attributes that we want, including their starting gear, how they appear, as well as actually how they play. So, if you want to use this in the first place, you're going to have to construct the personal guard radio in the new special section of your workbench. So as soon as you start the game up, this will be here for you to craft. And you'll also notice that I do have 3 bodyguards, and I don't even have the companions framework. That's actually built into this mod for you to be able to take multiple of them, and we will see that right now. Now, this personal guard radio does look like it requires power, but it actually doesn't. We just activate it, and you will see we have some options here. So starting, we can exit in case we clicked on this on accident. We can choose a regular bodyguard, which are what you see right now. We have super mutant bodyguards, preset bodyguards, the ability to acquire rings, and these have some certain functions on how you can customize these guys later. And then you can recruit an additional companion, but it's going to cost you 15,000 caps. So if you were to do this, you can actually have multiple companions like you saw that I had, but again, it's going to cost you. So to start off with showing some of these functionalities, let's pick a regular bodyguard. And first, you get to choose whether or not they are essential or non-essential. This can be really fun for a survival run. Setting them to non-essential, they will actually die, and they'll die pretty quickly. So depending on what you want, choose wisely. We'll make ours essential for now. You can choose if they are male, female, a male ghoul, or a female ghoul, which is a nice bit of variety there. We'll go ahead and make this one male. And then you have the option for your bodyguard's voice, which is between male Boston, male rough, male ghoul, male even-toned, and then the female versions of each of those voices as well. And you can mix and match if you so please. Let's give him a Boston accent and just see how that sounds. Yeah. Then we have the option to choose their starting weapons. And as you can see, we have access to just about everything from the vanilla game, starting with the 44 to the 10mm, and even the unique weapons like the 2076 World Series baseball bat. And all of these are going to cost you different amounts of money, so this actually is pretty balanced for being able to create your own custom companion. If you want to give them a unique weapon, it's going to cost you a good bit. Like the alien blaster itself is 12,000 caps. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and choose the assault rifle because I actually have a mod that is changing the assault rifle to the service rifle, so that actually works here. We're going to go ahead and give him the assault rifle. And then the next option is choosing their starting outfit. So again, access to just about everything in the vanilla game. Let's give him something interesting. Let's keep scrolling and see if we can find something cool. And how about the Vault-Tec salesman outfit? That's a pretty unique one. And then we get to choose his combat style. So we have melee, offensive melee, and defensive melee. Melee is just your regular, I'm going to hit you with my melee weapon. Offensive means they are more likely to engage in combat, even if you're sneaking. And defensive means they will wait until they are attacked first. Same goes for ranged, with offensive ranged and defensive ranged. And then finally, sniper. So they will really stay back if you give them a sniper weapon, which could be pretty fun, rolling with a whole squad with different types of combat. Now we gave him a ranged weapon, so we're just going to pick ranged for now. Now we have the option to add buffs to our companions, which is a really cool little touch. So we can pay to give them some unique attributes like extra HP, damage resistance, energy resistance, more strength or agility, perception, more carry weight, healing rate, increase their melee damage, their radiation resistance, and it just keeps going on. Extra damage in general is a fun one, but again, it's going to cost you 10,000 caps for that upgrade. Or you can select none of them by just clicking exit. And then because we have a humanoid companion, we can actually choose if they start in any power armor and which power armor they start in. But I'm going to leave that alone for now and just give him the regular starting armor that we picked. Select no power armor, and then finally you get to choose a special skill. So you can give them Expert Hacker, Expert Lockpick, or none. Now these are going to make them proficient at hacking or lockpicking so that you can get through doors that maybe your character couldn't. We're going to choose none for now. And with that, we have our custom companion, and as you can see, he is wearing the outfit that we gave him, and he is using the service rifle like I had said. So if we select him, we will be greeted with even more options. So, as you can see, we can kill the follower, and that just gets rid of them completely. We can access his trading inventory from here. However, we can also enable the regular trading command like you would for any companion, but we'll do that in just a second. We can make him exit power armor if he takes one of yours on accident. We can enhance his stats by paying to upgrade him later. We can actually alter his appearance, because as you can see, he looks kind of like our guy back there. We can issue commands, and we can click cancel. So if we choose to issue him some commands, we actually have a few options. We can tell him to follow us, and then he will follow us like a companion would. Enable his command state, which will open up the regular command prompts, or disable his command state, or disable him as a follower from here. So let's first tell him to follow us, so that he is now our companion. And then let's tell him to enable his command state so that we can talk to him like a regular companion, instead of using this menu.
Yeah.
And as you see, it pops up right there. Now we can just talk to him, trade with him, cancel, or tell him to wait. So if we trade, we have access to his inventory like any normal companion. And also, if you ever want to get into that menu again, simply command them, walk up, talk to them, and you'll select the talk option, and this will bring up this menu once more. So you can do things like alter their appearance. Now let's say you do want to alter their appearance. Well, there's actually a process to that. We're going to head back over to our guard radio, and we're going to acquire some rings. We're going to choose the face ring right here. We're going to head to, let's make it this guy right here. We're going to trade with him, and we're going to give him that ring. So we have the Reconstruct Facial Features ring, and we'll make him wear it. And then really quick, we're going to activate him, and we're going to say alter appearance, and we're going to freeze his AI. This is going to make him stand still, so it's easier to customize him. Give it a second, and it's going to pop up our customization menu, and there we are. So now we can choose his different faces and customize him as if he was our own character. Pretty cool stuff, and pretty versatile. But we're still missing a few other things on this personal guard radio. So we have Super Mutant Bodyguards. Let's go ahead and select one of those. We can choose to make them essential or non-essential again. And we can choose what class of Super Mutant they are. And we can choose what class of Super Mutant they are. Let's pick the Overlord. From there we can choose what kind of weapon they carry. Let's do melee for this guy. We can choose his arm armor. Let's do the heavy gauntlets. We can choose his torso armor. Let's do the heavy armor to match. We can choose his leg armor. And then finally we can choose his helmet. Let's give him the bladed helmet. And then we can choose our buffs like with the other companions. We'll give him some extra HP because why not? And combat style, we're going to choose offensive melee because he is a super mutant after all. And then finally, would you like him to have his weapons out or weapons unequipped? We'll choose weapons out. And now we have our Super Mutant Bodyguard. Functions just like them, but is a super mutant. Pretty neat. And we also have those preset bodyguards. Now these are going to do a lot of the work for you, and they're based off of some interesting characters from media. We can see Tony Stark, Agent 47, Geralt of Riviera, Venom Snake, Bruce Willis, Abraham Lincoln, Laura Croft, Johnny Depp, Vin Diesel, Barack Obama, Hank Hill, Vladimir Putin, Jason Statham, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Hitler. Because why not have any of them? I'm curious about Bruce Willis. Let's grab Bruce Willis. And then we can also select his weapons and his outfit. We might as well give him Agatha's dress because why not? And we'll make him a ranged character. And for buffs, let's give him some extra carry weight. And weapons out. and then we can choose his dialogue options. Let's make him a tough citizen. So now we have Bruce Willis with us. We can issue commands, tell him to follow us.
Expect help from a stranger. Thanks.
And there we go. So that is the Construct a Custom Companion mod and just about everything it has to offer. You can do an awful lot with this mod. And with that, I hope you enjoyed. This has been a fun look at one of my favorite mods from Fallout 4. And it's always fun to revisit some of these. So if you have any mods that you'd like to see on a future Throwback Thursday, let me know. I'd love to take a look at them at some point. Don't forget to go out there and support your mod authors, endorse, donate, anything you can just to show your appreciation for all their hard work, giving us these amazing mods for free. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a rating, subscribe if you haven't already to get more content just like this. And once more, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace!